Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel AI Stories by Anjali. In today's video, I'm going to discuss about a simple application of how you can use a dolly model. So in the last week, I have given a brief introduction about what is dolly model, who invented it, how it is trained, where what are the basic versions of the dolly model and some information about that and also where we can use and what are the limitations. So today I will be showing you how you can use dolly model for some simple specific tasks. So let us dive deep into the video, but before that I would like to thank all my subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel and also requesting to the new watchers to please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel AI Stories by Anjali. So let us dive deep into the video. So firstly, as I mentioned, dolly model was invented by Databricks people and it was taken from Python model and it was fine-tuned by following the instruct GPT paper, and there are basically three versions of the models of dolly, that is dolly v2 12b, dolly v2 7b, dolly v2 3b. So these are some of the basic concepts of dolly model, and of course I have made a clear video. Those who haven't watched the video, please check it out in my channel in generative AI and LLM series. So let us dive. So as usual, whenever you're doing a particular application, make sure you have to install the required libraries. So for this particular application, the required libraries are TensorFlow and PyTorch as well as transformers. So for doing that, you have to use this particular command, that is pip install the library names and pip install the library. So these are the libraries like what I mentioned. So just use this command. And if you're installing in the conda prompt, then you have to use the command conda install -c conda -forge the package name. So you can use these particular commands to install. Okay. So once you're done with installing, then you have to reset your notebook or close your Jupyter Lab, open or just use this command. Then you can get like the libraries what you have installed will get into effect. And once you're done with that, you have to retrieve the Hugging Face access token. So this is the primary thing that you have to do. So for doing that, you can use this particular code, but I have in Google Colab and I have saved in HF_token, but anywhere you can directly initialize that value here itself. So that's why I use this. Okay. And once you're done with that, you have to import the required libraries. For doing that, import Torch from transformers import pipelines. So this is the things that you have to import. Okay. And once you're done with that, you have to call that particular pipeline method by passing the model and also some parameters. So let us see that. So model is Databricks dolly v2 3b. So I am using a dolly v2 3b model for this task. And next, these are some parameters that you have to do. So you have to specify the torch version, the torch library version, that is the data type. Sorry, not version, data type. So torch underscore d type equal to torch dot b float 16. So that is the exact you have the exact data type that you have to use. Okay. And then you have to specify some parameters. So for the thing here is trust underscore remote underscore code equal to true. So this parameter will basically whenever you ask a particular question, whenever you are extracting the information from that, so it will be retrieved from different sites in the web. So some site may have firewall, some site may have security, some sites are not secure, etc. So if you write this specify specify this parameter as true, then it will trust that particular site and it will give the information. And then device underscore map equal to auto. So this is a simple parameter which will keep in the auto mode, and there are mostly they will use auto. So this is a default parameter. Okay. So once you're done with that, then you have to use that particular pipeline which you specified, that is generate underscore text and since this pipeline is specified under this variable, then you can use this particular variable to call that pipeline to initiate the task. So I asked a couple of questions and we will see how it responded. Okay. So the first question that I asked is, explain to me the difference between nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. So see, so it gave this: two atomic nuclei break apart to form a large atomic nucleus, and it's so much. So what I have did is I just split it by full stop and then I want by a para. So that's why I have tried this. I have written this code. Okay. So see here. So it gave a very clear response of nuclear fusion and nuclear fission. So in this way, we can ask a couple of questions and see how it is working. And the next question that I asked is, what is deep learning? It gave a very crystal clear answer. So deep learning is a branch of artificial intelligence that uses a high number of layers to perform a specific task, and it usually used in machine vision and is able to match the performance of humans, and is based on huge number of models that are able to recognize patterns from huge amounts of data, and it requires a lot of processing power but has the advantage of being very fast and being able to recognize patterns from small variations in the data. And it is not usually used for classical machine learning algorithms such as logistic regression, as they are not based in the learning of patterns from data but on using the data to fit a predefined model. It's very good, right? So we have very good response from this. And see, there are few more questions. Who was the first to perform and publish careful experiments aiming at definition of an international temperature scale on scientific study? So it's Cal Bounty established Kelvin, and the degree Celsius been slightly higher in 1875. So it's good. The answer is good. It performed good. And the other question is, when did Lincoln begin his political career? So it gave that 1859 when he ran for the Illinois state legislature. So the responses are good. And see how many long was Lincoln's formal education. It gave very good answer. It gave 8 years and what all he studied, like where he studied. So, and one more question that I asked is, provide a summary of Lincoln's life, and it gave very good summary. So basically, if you consider here, as I mentioned in the last video, we have few limitations about that, but for the applications which you want to use information extraction or where you want to perform summarization, you can use this model if based on your budget constraints, right? So rather than spending huge amount of money in other models. So we have, as I mentioned in many of my videos, based on your budget, based on your business task, based on your application, you have to choose. And there are multiple models in the world. So it's all about what to choose. It's based on your own specific business domain, okay, business problem. So based on that, you have to decide. So this is what I can say, okay. I hope you understand this video. Now you came to know what exactly Dolly does and a simple example. So if you have any doubts, please comment in the comment section. So let us meet in the next video. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you.